G'day! Today I'm going to be showing you how to build a zero-tick cactus farm. That's right! So this farm in front of you produces cactus every few seconds, and we only have 4 cactuses. That is absolutely nuts, and as you can see, it's pretty flat and it's really good looking. So I'm going to show you how to build this. Now you're probably wondering, how the flamin' galah does this thing even work? Well, pretty much what's going to happen, we've got 0 cactus in the chest at the moment, but what's going to happen is there's pistons underneath causing a pretty much a piston loop. That piston's going to come out and it's going to be really loud. It's going to go up and down crazy fast, which is going to pretty much cause a block update, and it's going to pretty much force the cactus to grow. So every few seconds, it's going to force the cactus to grow. So that's going to be, every few seconds, we're going to have a cactus. Now remember, cactus can take up to 18 minutes to grow full size. So yeah, this farm is quite quick. So here we go. That's right. There you go. Look at that. Cactus is already growing. Have a look at that. Sorry about the noise, guys. It is quite noisy, but every few seconds we have cactus growth. So if you need cactus on demand, this would be the machine to build this zero-tick farm. So let's turn it off now. There you go. She's now off. Check the chest. 14 cactus already. That's right. So it should be completely lossless system, and I'll show you how to build it in a second. Alrighty guys, let's get started, shall we? So, I like to build mine a little bit in the ground. It makes the more flatter, nicer looking unit like we just seen. It's bloody brilliant. So, what I'm going to do is dig a strip by, 4 in length and about 2 deep, There you go, that's great starting. Then I'm going to go ahead and place a brick inside, block of your choosing. I'm using stone brick there with a lever on it, powered, and then from there I'm going to place a redstone dust behind it, and then another block behind that. So it should be looking something like that in the ground. Okay, then we're going to take a sticky piston and place it down. And then we're going to go ahead and take a block of redstone and place it on the end of the sticky piston like that. Then, on the actual extended part of the piston, what we're going to do is place a regular piston. Now, we're going to make sure it works before we even continue. Some people get this part wrong. So, if we hit this lever, that is working completely fine. As you can see, the bottom piston's firing, the top piston's firing. This farm is going to work just fine. Now, the reason why I say this is because some parts in your world, that top piston won't fire. Example, I found one earlier over here. Check this out. Exactly the same, but different part of my world. Oh no. Yeah, that piston refuses to fire. And I even built it next to it here. Guess what? Piston did the same thing, didn't fire. Then, we just built this third one over here. It fired just fine. So this tells me this area, it should be fine. But I'm going to build 2 of them just to be sure, because these are extendable. That's right. You can extend it as far as you want. In my Let's Play, I had 5 of them chained together. It was absolutely nuts and very laggy. But it produced a butt ton of cactus. So what I'm going to do to extend it is literally, I'm going to go ahead and place... behind that last block, I'm going to place a redstone repeater, and then I'm going to place another block on top of that. Okay, then we're going to dig a little bit more trench out here, probably another 3 or 4, like so. And then what we're going to go ahead and do is put we're going to put a piece of redstone dust there, and then another block there. It's pretty much exactly like that, but hey, we got, instead of a lever down here, we've just got a single redstone repeater connector in. And then what we're going to go ahead and do is put a sticky piston in. Then we're going to put a block of redstone in. Then we're going to put that piston in. See? Exactly the same. Now go ahead, flick the lever, double check that's going to work. Oh, look at that. Works just fine. Works just fine. Now, if you want to go even more than this, you can. These are zero-tick machines. We'll be building the cactus beside them, so I'm making it 2 exactly like you've seen at the beginning of the video. But as I said, if you really, really want to, you could do 3, 4, 5, 10. But just a warning, you might crash something, especially if you're, yeah, just be careful. Just be careful, that's all I'm trying to say. Okay, so the zero tick machines are actually installed. Now what we want to do is install the hopper line, okay? So the hopper line I like to run out the side like this, and out the side like this. The reason why I like to run them away from the actual zero tick machine is because sometimes with the big redstone block, and this has all been powered, so sometimes the items will get stuck in the hopper and not go anywhere until it pulses, if you know what I mean. So having it come directly away from your zero tick farms here, it's possibly better like that. And you can hide it being in the ground. So we'll go ahead and grab ourselves some hoppers here and just run them along. So run them along this side, like so. Boom, boom, boom. Yep, in we go. And do it for this side too. Like that. And like that. See, right next to the pistons. So it should be looking something like that. And that's going to funnel into a chest. That's right. So I'm going to take a chest now and we'll replace this. So we'll dig it a couple in the ground and literally just run your hopper line to wherever your chest is. Okay, so mine is right there. So I'm going to run mine directly into that chest on the side, like so. You can hide all this as much as you want. It's looking good. Whoop, we forgot one side here. No problem. There you go. Oh, looking better. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Okay, so from here, we're going to take a track. That's right. We're going to take a track. We're going to place a track next to this piston. Here, 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 and here. Okay, should be looking something like that. You can pause the video if you want to catch up. Now, let's go ahead and place a minecart hopper on top of those tracks. This here is going to catch our cactus. This makes it almost lossless. I'm pretty sure it's like 99 point something %. It's ridiculous. I just classify it pretty much as lossless. So once we've put all 4 of our carts in, we're going to take some sand. That's right, good old sand here. And we're going to place it on top of the carts, like so. And yes, the sand will be floating. That's no problem. So once we're done with placing the sand down, or it depends how long you want to make it, go ahead, break. Be really careful though. Break the tracks underneath, like so. Like so. Just take it easy, take your time. And that sand block will literally fall right into that hopper. That's right, that's looking good. It's looking good. Now the farm is pretty much almost done and dusted, to be honest with you guys. Let's go ahead and grab the cactus out now. We don't need those hoppers. Let's place those cactus in. Okay. Now you just sort of want to fill it up with whatever you're decorating with. So, you know, today I'm using stone brick. Well, I'm going to fill all this up the top here. I'm going to wrap all this here in stone brick, hide all these hopper lines. Actually, probably use, probably go ahead and use like stairs. I don't know, make adjustments to your heart's desired, whatever block you want. Look at this, see, look at that. You know, wrap it right around so you can't see nothing. It's a beautiful farm, absolutely beautiful farm. Hide it all, literally hide it all. And we even come out, you can even come out by one, so we can hide it even better, especially all these hopper lines. Yeah, just go nuts when it comes to hiding, to be honest with you. Just use your imagination, like so. There you go. It's looking good already. Now, you probably want to put a piece of glowstone, or do what I did, put a lamp. Remember how I put a lamp up the middle here? Yeah, you could do that if you like. Now, but what we want to do before we continue, because that's all decoration, guys, I'm going to take some glass blocks. And what we need to do is wrap the cactus now. That's right. Wrap the cactus completely in glass blocks. Like so. Yep, all the way around. I like to connect it. You don't have to be connecting, but I like to connect every single one together with the glass blocks. Yep, wrap around the cactus. Excellent. So now, when the cactus tries to grow, it's going to break off, isn't it? Because remember, cactus needs, you know, space around it to grow. But since we have all these blocks here, it sees the space up top. It's free. It's available. So it's going to try grow. And when it grows, it's going to go, oh, there's a block there, and it's going to break automatically. Now, we have a glitched hopper inside the sand block. So it instantly, before anything, before even the cactus gets a chance to destroy itself, I mean by, if you throw loot on, you throw anything on a cactus, it destroys the item. Before it even gets to destroy the piece of cactus, the hopper minecart will suck it up, transfer it to the hopper line, and send it down to your chest. Yep. That's literally how it works. Now let's give it a shot. Make sure there's nothing obviously in the chest here. 3, 2, 1. Actually, we should maybe put a cap. I did have a cap on it. So I'm going to put some glass blocks on it. I haven't decorated this quite yet. There you go. And there you go. So putting a cap on it, leaving that gap. And go ahead, switch the lever. See what happens. Give it a couple seconds. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's growing. Look. Every few seconds, guys, the cactus will grow. Every few seconds, you'll receive a cactus. So we're receiving cactus. As I said, cactus on demand. Just remember, these things take up to 18 minutes to grow full size. We're getting them pretty much every second. That's bloody nuts. Very compact. Now, obviously, if you want these cactuses even faster, just keep extending. That's right. Guys, if you build this and you build a much larger version, even wider, you could probably build it much wider, or I suggest longer. I want to see screenshots. So don't forget to follow me over on Twitter or Facebook and send me a screenshot or tweet at me a screenshot if you build it much larger. Okay, let's go ahead and finish decorating this sucker. And there we go. Look at that. A little bit of spit and polish, and she comes up absolutely perfect. As I said, I replaced the glass tops here with half slab caps, and I moved everything out by 1 block just to hide a bit more of those hopper lines, if you know what I mean. Replaced it all, and it looks really fancy and nice. See, much nicer than those literally floating ones in the skies that other YouTubers build. They just don't look as nice as something like this. Now, guys, obviously, if this tutorial helped you build your very first zero-tick cactus farm, automatic cactus farm here, make sure you smash those buttons. It'd be much appreciated. Leave a like, comment below, share on your favorite social media, and if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe with that notification bell smashed. Don't forget, guys, I do have a bunch of other tutorials. Links are in the description below. That may help you out a lot too. Alright, guys, I'll catch you all later.